Hello everybody, Suzanne Abernathy, professional organizer here with your tip for the day. And something that's come up with a couple of my clients recently is packing and moving into a new house. So this is a big pain in the neck. It's not something that I enjoy doing and it's very disruptive, but it's something that happens from time to time. And so I just wanted to give you some of my tips for making life easier when you are packing and moving. So tip number one is find out as far ahead of time as you possibly can. I know that's not always realistic, but if you can give yourself at least a month to know ahead of time that you're going to be moving, then you can plan out a decent packing schedule that doesn't involve, taking whole days and packing. You can do like a couple boxes a night and make it easy on yourself leading up to your move date. Tip number two is getting free boxes from local stores, local bookstores. I usually will call up and ask them if they can save their boxes for me and then go pick them up. So, because buying boxes is really expensive, so that's what I usually do. And then my next tip is how do you pack your things, and still keep what you need to use on a daily basis. So here's something that, a lot of times we think that sort of everything in our house we need. And that's not actually true. Most of the things that are like, I'd say 80% of the things in our houses we don't need on a daily basis. So start with the things that are purely for fun. Start with the photos on the tabletops, the knickknacks, the emotional items. Start packing those. You don't need any of that stuff when you're moving. So get all that stuff out, get it all off the bookshelves, pack your books. Really, you could pack your movies, for the most part. You can manage for a few weeks without all of your favorite movies. So really take a critical look at what do you really need and what do you really are just keeping out. So take all that stuff and pack it up. Also, seasonal things. If it's summer, you can pack all your winter clothes. You can pack all your boots. You can pack all your heavy shoes, your hats, all that stuff. Anything that isn't going to be necessary within the next few weeks, pack it up and designate a spot in your home for the boxes that you've packed and label them clearly with what's inside and where they're going to go. So those are my tips, and then as it gets closer and closer and closer to the time, you start to pack more things that you've been using, and then, it comes down to a couple of days, and then you keep out what you need for that day, and maybe have a suitcase or something, depending on how far you're moving. So those are my tips for packing. If you need more clarification, if you have questions on your particular situation, I'd be happy to answer them for you. You can post them in the comments or send me a message. And so have a great day and stay organized. Bye-bye.